He wanted the devil. Well, you got him.
Hello, everybody. Boy, do we got a good one for you today. So, I haven't heard from this guy for a while, or at least I haven't seen any reaction videos to this guy. So, for those of you who don't know or don't remember, Rick Wiles is a paranoid right-wing Christian preacher who made up a whole bunch of ridiculous nonsense about Obama. Had a severe case of Obama derangement syndrome. Said that he would kill more than Pol Pot or something. But and he's definitely on the pro-Trump wagon. He's definitely deep in the MAGA cult. Now, he's attacking Ben Shapiro, but not based on policy. No, Ben Shapiro is stupid. He's one of them typical laissez-faire capitalists, one of them typical right-wingers. And I have my own fair share. I do agree with some of his cultural opinions, like facts don't care about your feelings, although Ben Shapiro does seem to forget that fact when it refers to what makes him feel good. Sometimes facts don't agree with his feelings. But Rick Wiles is not attacking him based on policy. Rick Wiles is attacking Ben Shapiro. They're on the same side. They're on the same MAGA cult, right-wing Republican. But Rick Wiles is attacking Ben Shapiro because he's Jewish. Take a look.
Ben Shapiro denies the deity of Jesus Christ. I've heard him say this before.
That's right.
What I'm shocked by is that there are millions of conservatives in this country, including Christians, who support him.
Yes. Yeah, go gaga over him. Yes.
They'll buy his books. They'll boost his career. Yes. And yet he openly denies that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. That makes him an antichrist.
Yes.
All right. St. John said that anybody who denies that Jesus Christ came to earth as God in human flesh is antichrist.
Yes.
There is no one antichrist. There is a spirit of antichrist, and Ben Shapiro has the spirit of antichrist because he denies that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. He denies that he's resurrected. He said, we don't even use that word resurrected. All right. He's a Kabbalist.
He laughed when he said prophet. He mocked a prophet.
Called him a rebel.
Called him a rebel criminal.
So why are any of you out there following Ben Shapiro? Why? You're schizophrenic.
Yes.
You're spiritually schizophrenic. You got to cut off this stuff. But the money's flowing to people like Ben Shapiro.
Right.
And the doors are opening for him because he denies Christ.
That was just snowflake gold. I am going to get a kidney stone one day if I don't stop. I need rehab. Is there caffeine rehab? Anyway, Rick Wiles in this part reminded me of one of those. Back in 2016, 2017, I criticized people on the left. They would be like, "You have to agree with me on everything, 100%, or you're just telling like, oh, you believe that there is that black people face discrimination from police, but you disagree that they should get reparations. You are disowned." That is what he reminds me of. Like, oh, you agree with me on everything, and you kiss Fat Donnie's ass, but you don't believe in Jesus Christ. Oh, you are disowned. This, like, I have my best friend. He is a Christian. He's a Catholic, and despite what Republican Party and Fox News will tell you, 80% of Democrats are Christian. We just don't believe in forcing it down other people's throats, like the Republican Party and Fox News does. We don't believe in laws based on religion. But my best friend, he's Bernie bro, Catholic, Christian, Democrat. But I could not imagine him or anyone else going, dude, you shouldn't support Bernie. He rejects Christ. Like, so what? Majority of this... I don't care. I don't care that Bernie Sanders is Jewish. I don't care that Ben Shapiro is Jewish. The only thing about his Jewishness that I got a question is, he's a Jew, and yeah, he's the kind of guy that goes, yes, this country is founded on Judeo-Christian values. Why would a Jew say that? I have a problem. I have a problem. But really, like you really think that you have to agree with someone about religion? Really? Like I like as long as that person's on my side, I don't care. I don't care if that person prays 5 times a day on a mat pointed towards Mecca. I don't care if that person's an atheist. I don't care if that person's a Buddhist. I don't care if that person is flying spaghetti monster. Okay, maybe not. That's kind of crazy. I think Flying Spaghetti Monster was created just to troll Christians. Like, oh, you believe it? You might as well believe in a Flying Spaghetti Monster. And then it went out of control. Anyway, this guy, he's not the Antichrist. The Antichrist is like a demon or something. Or, okay, he might be right about the whole John thing. I tried to look it up. I couldn't find it. But the point is, you don't have to agree with someone 100%, even not on religion. Like, I supported Obama, and he's a Protestant, and I'm a Catholic. Well, to be honest, I first walked into a Catholic church like a month after he left office. But the point is that. The point is, you don't have to religiously be on the same side to politically be on the same side. Ben Shapiro, thinking that he sounds smart just because he talks fast, is like, oh yeah, I'm Ben Shapiro. I talk fast. Therefore I'm smart. He thinks because he talks fast, he's smart. But he spews the same bullshit you do, Wiles. Your Trump cult, laissez-faire, unregistered, unrestricted, unfettered capitalism. Just abandon every man for himself. Hate Muslims. Hate homos. Women in the kitchen. Barefoot and pregnant. Gays in the closet. You know, Obama bad. Trump good. Democrats good bad. Democrats are bad. Republicans are good. Just your typical right wing nonsense. But because he's a Jew, an Orthodox Jew, you don't want him? You don't like him? Really? Are you that petty? Rick Wiles? I don't like Ben Shapiro anymore, but I'm not going to hate on him just because he's a Jew who rejects Christ. I don't care. He can be as Jewy as Jon Stewart for all I care. Like, Bernie Sanders is as Jewish as Jon Stewart. You know, they're Jewish ethnically, but the question about whether they believe in God or not is up for debate. Because Bernie Sanders was asked that, and he sort of dodged the question. That's like the only dodging I've ever seen him do, because that is a loaded question, and this country does have a religious bias. You know, because, you know, Kennedy, he faced the anti-Catholic bias, and Barack Obama faced that Muslim bullshit. But and they're still very much they're not as much as they used to be, but there is still anti-Semitism in this country. Yeah. I burp in every one of my videos, and I know why. But the point is, Rick, this is petty bullshit. Like, what's the word for partisan, but when it comes to religion? Because I recently used the word petty partisan politics. This is petty religious bigotry. This is just fuck off. Ben Shapiro's a Jew. Who cares? We do have a thing called freedom of religion. You don't have to agree with that person religiously to agree with them politically. You know, as I said, Ben Shapiro is Jewish. And I like him. I want him as my president. I don't care that he's not a Christian. I don't care that he's Jewish. I like the Young Turks. They're all atheists. They're all atheists. And Cenk Uygur used to be a Muslim. And I used to hate Muslims back when I was a teenager. I don't hate them now. But I'm mature. Let's be clear. When I was 15, 16, I was a young, stupid, hormones. I was a young, stupid teenager with acne and hormones raging, and brainwashing from my parents. But also, since he brings up Saint John, First John, chapter 1, verse 9. Whoever says that he is in the light yet hates his brother is in the darkness to his very hour. Whoever loves his brother lives in the light, and so there is nothing else in him that will cause someone else to sin. But whoever hates his brother is in the darkness. He walks in it and does not know where he is going, because the darkness has made him blind. He's hating on his brother. We're all brothers, and Galatians said that we are all brothers, no matter whether we Jew or Gentile. And that's specific. Specifically, whether Jew or Gentile, we are all brothers in the eyes of Christ. And he is hating on his brother. So, who's the sinner now, Wiles? Well, people, that's my video. I've got my nephews are here, and they're coming home with the puppy that just got trimmed. She's a Shih Tzu, so after a while, she's starting to look shaggy. Her fur blocks her eyes. So, yeah, and they'll be back here in a minute. But this is one of the few times where I found this myself. I didn't hear about it in my subscription. I didn't hear a reaction video from, like, say, Secular Talk, Ring of Fire, or Farron Cousins, or the Young Turks. I found it all myself, and I thought, this is so stupid. Anyway, I want everyone to stay out there, stay progressive, don't be like Rick Wiles.
And remember, the Force will be with you always.